50s and even some 60s, and we're approaching 70 degrees today here. A light breeze as the Then once you make that left turn and start heading up the pass, that's when the real stuff begins, and it is grueling, it is difficult. There is course management involved here as well. It isn't simply go up the mountain. There are different paths, a number of them that you can go. Lots of tricks of the trade. We'll hear about those later this afternoon as well. Pull yourself up with some roots and some trees, and the crowd beginning to gather here on the street all day long, getting ready for this second wave of ladies ready to go. This will be bibs 400 and up. They've put in some rules and regulations in this 87th race there as the race has progressed over the years, and there are cutoff times and checkoff points now. And there we go. They are off. It is group number 2 of the ladies here at just after 11 in the morning on July 4th, 2014. And up the street they go, getting ready to make that left turn. This is a race which has never been canceled due to weather. And they always tell the runners, be prepared for whatever weather comes. And we all know today a nice day. Again, a little warm for racers and runners. They wouldn't mind another 10 or 15 degrees knocked down, but they'll take this. But in many years we've had cold. Other years we've had rain and wet, and that makes it more difficult, certainly when you get up on the mountain. It can get windy certainly as you head up here, up the mountain. Down here on the street level, not so much. But the higher you go, as we all know, elevation will bring in some wind. And then at times, visibility could be almost nil. Hard to imagine that on a day like today, but it does happen. Thankfully today, we're not in that case. Air quality is also good today, thankfully. And extreme heat, not a factor. But there are times in the past when they've had that situation, and the Chamber of Commerce is ready to go for that too. And they'll consult with the emergency management professionals who are on site, and you can imagine there are plenty of medical folks here at the ready at different stations throughout this course. Down here on the mountain, although you are supposed to bring your own water to be seen, best tips to wear that bib. You want to place it so that the bib is reading and everyone can see it. Of course, why not? So you're coming up and down the street and you can get your name announced here on TV, or place it on the left leg, or pin it on all 4 corners securely. Sometimes things happen, as we all know in life, and the bib will come off during race events. Best thing to do is carry it with you and show it as you cross the finish line. Just make sure that everyone knows where you are. The finish order will be determined by chip time too, which is also something that you get questions of from time to time. If you've got 2 groups, and we see that with the juniors and the ladies, now both sets have taken off, and we'll see it again with the men today at 3 and 3:05 this afternoon. How do you determine the winner? Maybe the winner comes from group number 2, not group number 1. Well, obviously it does. So in the instance of track bib numbers for runners who are going to complete the course even after the timing window has closed, again, they'll track you, although it won't be an official time. But runners who don't complete the race or finish it after the electronic chip time has concluded will be asked to notify a volunteer and race coordinator. You can see.
All right, ladies, you got some runners.
All right, way to go, ladies.
Behind you. Let them pass.
If you're slow, move over for the fast people.
Good job, ladies.
Good job.
Rock, rock. Rock, rock. Whoa, holy. Watch it, girls. Ow.
Keep moving, Danger. Guys, keep moving. Get over there. Just walk past him. Well, it's not like fake. No, no. You're good. Yeah.
I just saw Ryan and Aaron.
I like never use a video camera phone. Only video camera I use on my iPhone.
Channel 1, Scotland. So I got welcome.
Too hot. Bye.
Number 3 is the fourth woman runner around.
Good job.
All right, nice job.
Number 17.
Way to go, Taylor. Nice job. Way to run. Killing it, Taylor. Great job.
Number 17.
Oh, yes. Great job. Great. Go, Aubrey.
Nice outfit, Aubrey.
Nice job.
Number 8. Is that the 6th, Becky?
All right, Lauren.
Grandstand, do you want top 10 or you?
Good job, Lauren. Way to go, Lauren. Nice work, Lauren. Nice job, Lauren. Way to go. Kiddo, nice job. All right, Lauren. Way to go. The heat just kind of separated people. Nice job. Way to go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at these people up there.
Number 7, guys. Bring it to the top, Carol! Way to go, Carol!
Make sure you give the runners plenty of room because they're going to have wobbly legs. They won't be able to stop if you step in front of them, so just give them a little extra room.
Oh, she's really putting in that effort. And she's chucking.
Here you go. Here's the police car. We should be seeing Holly any moment now.
you guys want to go to Holly? I'm at Rick already. Hey. Yep, he's ready. Just let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
Positive the whole time, but I have a history with this last stretch. You know, I've been passed twice by Cedar in the last block, and there's nothing that feels worse than leading, you know, 88% or 90% of the race, and then to get caught.
Talk about the last stretch. She's closing in on you. What was going through your head?
You know, I just had a couple mantras. One was, you can, you can, you can, you can. I was actually saying that until I understood or thought that maybe I was wasting energy saying it. So I should just think it.
What was the heat like up there? It was hot today.
Just death-defying, and I have a real history with the heat from 2009. So I was pretty intimidated going in, and I had a plan. I went and dunked in the river ahead of time, and then I had tons of friends with feeds and ice water. I had a bunch of Cliff margarita blocks that have 3 times the sodium. I'm a real salt fiend, and that pays off today. So, no before, like all last night, all this morning, basically like eating candy. I didn't hide it. I had friends up there. Pretty much I had friends up there, organized feeds. You know, be it 1 bottle of electrolyte, 1 bottle of ice water. So you drink and then you get water poured on your head. And there were just a ton of good Samaritans up just offering it to everyone. So I think if we could get more on the second half of the mountain, that would be really ideal for the men. Because there isn't much beyond halfway point. And, you know, I mean, I felt like I was going to trip with every step, and I don't want to see any of the men get hurt. So,
When did it dawn on you that Christy was closing in?
you know, it was in my head the whole time at the top. You know, I was like, okay, I might have 1 minute, I might have 2 minutes, I don't know. I've been in that situation so many times. You know, I think I've gotten to the top of the uphill almost every time I've raced. And it just depends on how fast the other people are in the downhill. You know, I raced Cedar multiple times, and she's half human, half gazelle. So the whole time I was thinking about that, and I couldn't take big, graceful steps because my legs were just so locked up. I really felt like I was half paralyzed. So imagine going down Mount Marathon half paralyzed. You'll see it on the video. It's not pretty. It's not my best moment, but
How do you feel?
other people try it.
How do you feel right now? You collapsed in 2008. You kind of took a little tumble when you crossed the finish line.
I don't care if I collapse as long as it's after the finish line. So I was so happy to see the pavement, and I really didn't want anyone to touch me. So, you know, I'm going to do my best to stay out of the ER. I think I'm okay. But I'm going to have a really easy afternoon. My tradition is to go get one of those big chocolate-dipped ice cream bars and to sit back and cheer for the men. So I'm excited.
Will you go back up the mountain today at all?
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe part way.
What does this victory mean for you? I know that the last victory had a real meaning for you. Talk about this one and kind of how each victory has its own specialness.
You know, in a way, it's a little bit like redemption. You know, I had a hard year ski-wise. You know, the Olympics didn't turn out like I wanted or like I had planned. And you know, I came in today thinking, you know, if I could win Mount Marathon today, that would really help me have a more positive spin on the year after such a hard year. So I've been second so many times, it's nice to turn it around. And I was really excited to have such a deep women's field. I mean, coming into it, I really thought any number of people could take it. You know, Christy is on fire, and the GB has been fired up for this race for months. You know, and I think next year she'll have a lot of experience to call upon, and she's going to be difficult. And not to mention Allie Ostrander. I watched that and I am so impressed. I mean, that is just phenomenal to have a female win an overall race. I'm so proud of her. That's some serious girl power. So, yeah. Well, I kind of hope she does. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. So, but I understand, you know, not wanting to sacrifice a whole lot for your primary sport. So, congratulations. Yeah, thanks.
Glad you missed it. Denali Foldinger took a huge leap right off of this and landed clear down here.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I missed the Denali. Did anybody get that?
He got his snowboarding down.
Let's go, Tara. Come on, Tara.
Hey.
Okay. Good job, Leah. Come on, Aaron. Way to go.
I know, right?
It's like right on the other side of where I'm standing, but it's like 100 feet away.
Get away, good job. How are you feeling?
Tired. But I'm almost there. Once down, I figure my race is over when I get up here.
Good job, Millie.
Good job.
Amazing.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powerade or water?
Poor skater.
Right there.
And then I'm going to throw water on it.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what I say.
Well, normally I love being in the mountains, but this one is really steep. So, I mean, it gives me, for the 4th of July, you know, it's a freedom to be healthy and live in a free country. I figure you have to work at both of them, you know, so keep working for our freedom and our health. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm very careful. My goal is to get down without getting bloody. So I have done that all these years.